Now, some people ask me, like, how about having fruits as dessert after meal?
Yeah, very common.
Very common. In
Yeah.
fact, that's one reason why I keep fighting with my dad. They're so used to having banana after their meal. In fact, that was their dessert growing up. Like, back then they didn't have these cakes, pastries, biscuits, and things like that, right? Not even chocolates, which was like once in a year affair. Now, if you see, most of these people who are having fruits with their meal or after their meal as the sweetener, natural sweetener, they will have acidity. They will have an eroded tongue. The tongue will be more like geographic or will be eroded. That is mainly because this fruit gets fermented. In fact, there was this statement by a latest nutritionist saying that you should be having at least 30% of your meal portion fruits. And many of my followers actually shared it to me saying
Yeah.
that, Doctor, what is your take over it?
Yeah.
Scientifically, technically, it may seem like as though it is taking care of the insulin spike and then giving you the right kind of carb, right kind of fiber, etc. But Ayurvedically understood, you have actually consumed Viridahar. And Viridahar always gives you complication in the long run if you don't have a great appetite. It's called Utklesha. And this is the main reason why people keep getting puffiness on their face, joint pain, skin issues. In fact, the first thing that we ask people with skin issues to stop,
Yeah.
like in case of eczema, psoriasis, acne, abscess, seborrheic dermatitis, and even dandruff, is not to have your fruits or raw veggies with your meal. First thing to be avoided. It starts in your gut, plays with your mind, and then plays with your skin. So never have your fruits with your meal. Fruits are your midday snacks, especially in summers. Now, if it's extremely hot summer, I would say just 2 main meals and midday fruits are the best. Because if you see, when you talk to the patients who are in the West, they do not feel like having a savory meal, a proper lunch with rice, dal, sabzi, roti, dal, sabzi during the midday. They just feel like having a refreshing salad
Yeah.
or fruits.
Yeah.
The reason is very simple. You do not have the appetite or you don't have an inclination towards having something that is spicy, sour, salty. You're looking for refreshing, cooling, soothing kind of fruits. So fruits have its place in summers.
Okay.
In winters, how many fruits do you see? Even the nature knows it. You get to see the majority amount of fruits during the summers. And whatever fruits that you see in the winters, especially the berries, they actually are for igniting the appetite. Whatever you are actually, whatever you're extinguishing with the heavy food during the winters. So you need to see what the nature has got to offer you and then eat accordingly. So I keep telling my patients that fruits are for the summers, soups are for the winters. And the natural inclination is there, no?
So one shouldn't eat fruits at all in the winters?
If you're a Pitta person,
Yeah.
you'll feel like. And if you're a Vata person, you'll run away from it. If you see, there's a majority of the people who do not feel like having fruits.
Yeah.
Like, some
Yeah.
people say, I hate fruits, doctor. I don't feel like having.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have to eat something that you don't like. That's clearly your body rejecting something because that the coolness, the chillness from fruits is not something the Vata person is looking for. They're already struggling with the chillness inside, no? Who needs that soothing, cooling feeling? The heated Pitta. Let them have it. If you ask me, I would say even fruits can be consumed as per your body type. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. You are struggling with obesity, you have weight gain, sluggish metabolism, don't feel like eating much. All the citrus fruits are for you. Orange, lemon, tangerine, pineapple, then berries are for you.
They make you alert suddenly.
Yes.
Katta,
they,
katta.
they actually clears your mouth. In fact, in Ayurveda, it says that these fruits helps in clearing your buccal cavity and your mind. And they also kick in the appetite. So that is for the Kapha people who have sluggish metabolism. Now for the Pitta people, you need something solid because they're always hungry, right? So then happens the muskmelon. It stays there. You can also have banana because it is grounding and nourishing. Now comes the Vata people. They generally don't feel like having fruits. So what we say is stew and consume. Add some condiments, make it a little warm, and then have your apple, pear, pineapple, banana, and your berries. That's the best way to have for the Vata people. So if you consume this way, your share of fruits are taken, and it is also suiting for your body type. In fact, those for the Vata people, I say that this becomes a great option for your breakfast when you pair it with some kind of porridge, which is the commonest porridge that we get to see, oats. So go for the steel cut oats porridge.
What kind of
The
oats?
steel cut oats, because that is actually
What is steel cut?
Steel cut. There are different kinds of oats. Like there is the instant oats, then there's a steel cut oats. So steel cut oats has got more fiber in it. It takes more time to. It is more a wholesome meal when in comparison to instant noodles kind of a thing.
Okay.
It's very instantaneously cooked. It's more mucoid. So when it comes to steel cut oats, it's more like a whole grain. It's just beaten and flattened and made into steel cuts. Okay. So that kind of oats is okay for you. Now, if you ask me, a Vata person, okay, who has a sweet tooth in the morning, likes having sweet food, then you can go for steel cut oats. Or you can go for your dhalia and then add these stewed fruits. That becomes a great meal for you, except for adding cow's milk. Add some plant-based milk. You can go for almond milk, oat milk. In some it leads to bloating, but otherwise almond milk is a fairly good option. Even coconut milk is. If you like the flavor of it, it is good.
Okay.
If you enjoyed watching this content, you can watch the full in-depth video on the Body to Being podcast hosted on Shloka YouTube channel. To continue watching shorter pieces of this content, you can subscribe to Shloka Clips on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video and follow us on Spotify. Pranam.